Benson Dunwoody is a character we all love in Regular Show. In this video, we're going to delve right into his origin and how he became such a beloved character. Benson Dunwoody was born somewhere in the late 60s to early 70s, which places him at in his mid to late 20s at the time Regular Show takes place, going by J.G. Quintel saying the show takes place in the 90s. We're going to jump right into this one with the earliest flashback we can get.
Sit your elbows off the table! Don't make me tell you all. These meatballs taste fine.
Pass the salt, please.
Quiet! Benson has something he wants to say.
Pass?
Look here, son. You're never gonna get anything in this life if you don't yell for it.
Pass the salt!
Attaboy!
Benson, you're fired! No!
In this flashback, we see Benson at a dinner table with his parents and what looks to be his older sister. At this point in the video, we see why Benson is the way he is. Benson's father has a family motto that demands,
You're never gonna get anything in this life if you don't yell for it.
He brought up Benson and his sister in this way of thinking. Us, the viewer, can get many questions answered here as to why Benson yells so much. That's about the extent of what we can gather from that flashback. Here's where the speculation begins. Benson Dunwoody grows up, goes to school, and eventually takes up competitive stick hockey in high school. From here, we come across the timeline event where we see another flashback in the episode Stick Hockey. In this flashback, Benson's Padawan, Dave, gets decapitated by Chong, a deadly stick hockey champion.
Death Dragon.
Well, looks like we're up. Just remember what I taught you.
Thank you, Master.
I'll see you in the finals.
Oh, my neck!
Dave!
Master, I thought you said this was gonna be so much fun!
After this traumatizing event, Benson ended his stick hockey career altogether and began a severe addiction to hot wings. This event in his life was so horrid that Benson went to hot wings and drowned out his sorrow in the spicy chicken wing.
Man, guys, what a night. I really just don't know what to say. Well, I know what I would have said if I'd won. It was a showstopper speech. I had to edit down 3 paragraphs I'd written about this guy, and you were in it, and you were in it, and even you guys are in it. What?
Throughout the future losses in Benson's life, which we will go into, he keeps returning to this mouth-burning temptation. Benson, now depressed at school, falls back into a new hobby, drumming. This hobby carries Benson through the rest of high school, and he graduates starting a fresh new outlook on life with the band Heir to the Throne that recruits him because of his outstanding talent and perseverance to get better. Benson brings Heir to the Throne to fame through an outstanding performance on a 150-piece kit of different instruments.
My name is Benson. And I can play this solo. What the? Whoa. No! If anyone finds out that he can play this drum solo, we're ruined! Stop him!
He's really doing it.
Unfortunately, Benson's fame doesn't last that long at all, as we see him fall from grace yet again, being replaced by the Drumatron VI that can play outstanding quality music.
No way! The Drumotron VI!
Whoa! That was the most realistic drum fill I've ever heard.
Eventually, at some point along the way, Benson goes onto a game show called Say That Word. At this point, I hypothesized that Benson is in college due to his screechy voice and glasses, almost to signify intelligence at this stage of his life. Might I also add, this is one of the only times we see Benson in glasses. In the episode Expert or Liar, we see the next failure along the list of many for Benson as he goes onto this said game show and embarrasses himself in front of millions of viewers.
Let's see that final word. All All right, Benson. Say that word!
Banana!
Oh, I'm sorry, Benson. The word is bandana. Not quite sure how you missed that one. I mean, there it is. Bandana. You just had to say that word. We screen people to make sure they know how to read.
The shock of such a loss causes Benson to lose all of his hair, and the added jokes about his failure from people around him add to his anger problems.
I was humiliated on Say That Word.
Hey, it's Banana!
This ends the extent of flashbacks we get of Benson. The rest is speculation from here, but I think he finished college and got a degree in management. Benson then found the park job and replaced Yoop in the process. We see the two talking on a park bench when Benson quits his job at the park working under Susan. While talking on this park bench, Yoop mentions having worked at the park before Benson.
I'm living the dream, man.
I
know who you are, Benson. Former park manager, now full-time slacker.
How did you know?
I used to be the park manager, and just like you, I gave it up for a life of slacking.
Benson replaced Yoop by sheer betterness as a manager, and because of his strong will and even stronger emotion to make people do what he wants, most of the time by yelling at them. This is where the timelines meet, and we get the hardened park manager we all know and love as the result of his difficult past. Along with Benson's failures in professional ventures, his love life is just as bad, if not worse. It has been stated that there have been 5 past relationship failures in Benson's life, with the likes of
Monica who? Patricia who? Lisa who? Woo-hoo! Audrey who? Yep, good times.
This place we see Benson at is Dumptown, USA, where Benson left to after every relationship breakup. The reason I feel Benson is so loved is because of how nicely his character arc is wrapped up. In the finale of Regular Show, we get a perfect wrap-up of Benson's arc. Throughout all the twists and turns in Benson's life, every failed venture, every failed relationship, he ends up with his dream wife, Pam, and his dream job as the owner of the park after Mr. Mailer passes away. A perfect redemption story for an extremely strong character. A true masterpiece of writing and character development. The life of Benson Dunwoody finally uncovered.